All right, so let's break down this level 5 chord color study for you. It's the progression, the Cherokee. There's a lot going on in this song. It's one of the more difficult ones. That's why I chose it for this. But let's just jump right in here with the first chord, which is a B flat major chord. Let's break it down section by section. So there's your basic B flat major. So now our chord colors are the major 7th, the major 6th, and the major 6/9. So I started right in with a B flat major 7th color. It's a nice color, especially based with the melody. Starts on a D note, right? So you have it right there. You may notice through the whole song, I sometimes use the 6, sometimes use the 6/9. Sometimes I'd go back and forth between the major 7th and the major 6th. Great way to have movement within the same chord type. Okay, then we move on to a 2-5-1 in the key of E flat. So an F minor, B flat 7 to E flat major. So I started off with the F minor 9 to the B flat 7 with the flat 13 to the E flat major 9, which is in the study number 2. Great colors, the minor 9, the flat 13 to the major 9. Nice movement in there, nice voice leading. Okay, bass and the basic chords. Hear that? Beautiful colors in there. Okay, now here's a case where it goes to an E flat minor to an A flat 7th. It's a 2-5, but it's not a 2-5-1. So it's a great lesson in this song form. Most songs have 2-5-1s in them, but it's not always 2-5-1, 2-5. And as we noticed from the beginning, it starts on just a 1 chord. So it's not all about 2-5-1s, and that's another reason why I chose this beautiful song. So E flat minor to A flat 7. So I chose the E flat minor 7 to A flat 9. We could use the E flat minor 9 to the A flat 13. You'll notice I used that in there. Or the E flat minor 7 to the A flat 9. Great options in there. Could also use it in that other position, E flat minor 7 to the A flat 9, like we did in study number 1. Those colors, your basic go-to colors, as I call them. And these are colors that I use when I'm playing Cherokee. I'm not just making this stuff up. Okay, then we go back to the root chord, the B flat major. So either a B flat major 7th, B flat major 6th, or the B flat 6/9. You see how that works? It's pretty cool because you have options. Okay, then it goes to a C dominant 7, just on its own. C dominant 7. There's your basic chord. I use the C13, the C9, or the C9. All right, those are the really good sounding colors on this standalone dominant chord. Okay, now we have a C minor to a 2-5-1 back to the C minor. So I use the C minor, then the G7 flat 9. Back to the C minor 7th, then I use the F sharp 7 sharp 9 flat 9 to get back to the root 1 chord. So there's your C minor, F 7th, leading back to the second A section, which is the B flat again. I use the C minor 7th, F 7 sharp 9 flat 9. Probably use the B flat 6/9 because I like that sound in this tune, especially, and I was trying to mix it up. Okay, so once again, the second half, the second A section is kind of the same as the first, starts with the B flat chord. So I use that B flat 6/9. Then the F minor 7, or F minor B flat 7 E flat major, 2-5-1 to E flat. I went F minor 7th to the B flat 9 to the E flat major 7th this time, instead of the F minor 9, B flat 13, or flat 13 to the major 9. Nice options in there. Okay, then once again to the E flat minor 7 to the A flat 9, leading back to the root chord, which is B flat major. So I may have used that one. 6/9, major 7th or that major 7th. Maybe even went back between the major 7th and the major 6th. Colorings. Doesn't have to just be one color. You can have two colors within one chord type. All right, then to that standalone C dominant 7th chord, I probably use the C13 or the C9. And then a 2-5-1 to the root key, which is C minor 7th to F 7th, back to B flat. So I probably went C minor 7, maybe F 7 flat 9 to the B flat 6, or the sharp 9 flat 9 to the B flat 6. Okay, now the bridge. I love this bridge because it's 2-5-1s in a whole bunch of keys that we never play in. It starts with a C sharp minor, F sharp 7 to B flat, to B major, sorry, not B flat. F sharp, C sharp minor, F sharp 7 to B major, a 2-5-1 in B major. So I started with your basic C sharp minor 7th, F sharp 9 to B flat major 7th. Okay, the go-to one we did in level number 1. A lot of people think level number 1 is just beginner and review, but here it is in action and sounding pretty darn good. Again, they're default inversions, I call them. They're my go-to colors, go-to chords. Okay, to B major. Now, it goes another 2-5-1, only an A this time. So B minor, E7A. We go through the whole bridge with the simple chords. It's pretty cool. C sharp minor, F sharp 7, B major. B minor, E7, A major. A minor, D7, G major. G minor, C7th. That's a 2-5, and then a 2-5, C minor to F7, back to the last A section. Okay, so a lot of options in there with the 2-5s. We can use this. We could do the sharp 9, flat 9. Just the flat 9. We could use the minor 9 to the flat 13 to the major 9. Minor 9 to the 13 to the major 7th. So I really tried to mix them up a lot in there. A great study is just to go through each one in the different keys. In this case, the minor 7, the dominant flat 9 to the major 7th. Now sharp 9, flat 9 to the major 6-9. Minor 7th, again, dominant sharp 9, flat 9 to the 6-9, major 6-9. Same. Right, you see how that works? It's pretty cool to go down in those keys and to be moving down the neck with the movable forms. This is a great example of how those movable forms work. All right? So, and then back to the last A section, which is more of the same, like the first and second A section with the B flat major chord. Again, your options, you know, to the minor 9, flat 13, major 9, minor 9, A flat 13 to the B flat 6th, maybe major 7th, 6-9. Here the colors come in. It's really pretty cool. To the C dominant or the C9 or the C13. And a 2-5-1 back to the home chord of B flat major. So you have C minor 9, F13 to B flat major 7th. You could use the sharp 9, flat 9 again in that key. So we're starting to see now how these colors can be added to one of the more difficult jazz songs, jumping right in here to one of the more difficult progressions. And we could start to see how we can color these chords, you know, to make them sound, you know, cooler than just playing all the major bar chords. Okay, and again, these are my default inversions. This is what I go to 90% of the time. Of course, there are times where you come up with other ones higher on the fingerboard that work specifically for that song or that melody. But in general, these are the go-to colors that I'm using in this tune. Let's talk about the rhythm a little bit. Okay, it's a swing tempo with real bass and real drums, a real rhythm section, right? So again, when that bass is walking like that and swinging along like that, I don't have to do much. The drums are very busy with the beat. So my job as a rhythm player is not to battle with them. It's to add accompaniment. Okay, little rhythms. Again, there's no specific pattern I used. The only thing I can really suggest is offbeats. That kind of makes it swing. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, bop, 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 bop. Here are the offbeats. Bop, 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 bop. Anticipations, they also call them. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and 2, 2, down. It's not on the downbeat all the time. So experiment with that. Okay, experiment with those offbeats and different rhythms. You don't have to do much, especially with a good sounding guitar like this. Hear how that rings out? It's like a piano, and they hit a chord. They're not always doing this. They hit a chord and they let it ring, and they add colors. All right, so that's a little bit about the rhythm of what I'm doing in there. Again, there's no specific pattern. It's all based on feeling. The way I suggest you learn more about it is to listen to classic records, classic jazz records. There's great records with Jim Hall and Art Farmer, where Jim Hall is just the only harmony instrument, the guitar. Comps beautifully in those. You see a lot of those chord fragments that we're learning here as well. He doesn't always use that big B flat major seventh. He just may use that fragment of it, or even two notes. Right, you hear it in there? You don't always have to have those notes out, especially when there's a bass player and a drummer. All right, listen to great piano players, the way they accompany vocalists. Great learning tools to learn how to accompany. Again, it's not about a specific rhythm pattern like it is with the traditional swing or the bossa nova. It's about a lot of offbeats and a lot of colorings of the chords.